next.
Celebrating 6 decades of this great American tradition, off we go from Santa Clara. It's Super Bowl 60. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021. National champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
As much as you try to tell yourself, Mike, that this is just another game, the reality is it just isn't. It doesn't matter if it's your first Super Bowl or your 10th. This is the game you've dreamt about playing in from the first time you put on pads all the way back in Pop Warner. You're bound to get emotional in some capacity, but you have to get that out of the way and get ready to do everything in your power to turn those childhood dreams of hosting the Lombardi into a reality. As long as this guy does his part, you're going to have a fighting chance to come out on top.
Now he takes off. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first.
And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60. And he's in for the 2. So just like that, a quick 8-0 lead.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick in the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
He admitted to us the other day, Mike, that he's started to feel a little anxious as game day approached, and I think that's normal. Winning the NFC, that's one thing. But this is the type of stage that can take your legacy to a whole nother level if you're able to come out on top. But in order to make that happen, he's going to have to put those nerves behind him as soon as possible. The last thing you want to do is put yourself in an early hole because you just couldn't settle down. If he's able to remain calm, play his game, his team's going to have a great chance to end this night as world champs.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, 49ers. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Jawan Jennings. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll put Ayuk in motion. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
The timing of the jet sweep is critical. If you can get the ball carrier past the end man on the line, typically there's a lot of space downfield, but give credit to the defense. They saw this one play out, they reacted quickly, and they're able to throw him down for a loss.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Fighting for the marker, he loses the football. The Bengals have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front.
Oh, big hole left side. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 15-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Samuel, going to see what he can do. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. On second down, it's McCaffrey. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. The ball's out. But he'll gather it back in. Well, the pressure was on there, and they do get him for the sack. Almost got a turnover out of it as well, Greg. Fortunate to keep possession.
Really fortunate, Mike. That ball ended up kind of bouncing back into a spot where the quarterback was able to fall on it, but you mentioned it. That play was very close to being a complete disaster for the offense.
The Bengals offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. What to do on this drop? First and 10. Second down, Burrow. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. After a spear. Second and 11. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. And they're going to get him once again. He's under siege. That is 3 in a row. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will go all the way. Andre Yosivas. Touchdown, Bengals. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. 49ers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's second and 9. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Samuel has it working the middle. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. On on the handoff, McCaffrey. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Purdy. Open man is Jennings. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing is Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners' 1st down. They'll look to throw again. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Back to the air again is Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. He is in. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers get back in it. It is 21-7. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bengals offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A 1st down throw for Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosibach. On 1st and 10, Burrow. A dive and a catch. Incredible. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down. Back to throw, Burrow. He runs, and he's into the end zone. Go Burrow. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The offense staying put. They will go for 2. Burrow now. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Niners offense going to take over here in the final minute of this 1st half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. To throw is Purdy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. That's to his tight end, Kittle.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Throwing again is Purdy. Has his man. It's Samuel. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Throwing again is Purdy. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Again in the air for Purdy. Quick throw here is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Moody's kick is good. And the 49ers cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Samuel, going to see what he can do. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Niners offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. Purdy on first down. Through the air, connecting with Debo. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's a slant to Ayuk.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll put Ayuk in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers are able to cut into the deficit. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty, to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. That's into the hands of Yosivas. He's into the clear again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Andre Yosivas. Touchdown, Bengals. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Samuel, gonna see what he can do. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. There's Deebo Samuel and the rest of this Niners offense set to take over again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He keeps it himself. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Purdy works out of the pistol. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Purdy. He finds his big receiver. That's Jennings. 12 yards on that hookup. It's good for a Niners 1st down. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. That his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Down to the final quarter. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. Talanoa Hufanga had the coverage from the safety position and comes away with the breakup. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. On 1st down, Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosivas. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. He's going to run it. And he will get into the end zone. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit. I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Purdy now on second down. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Down the left sideline. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bengals 20-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To throw, Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. Open man, left side. He's got it. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Back to the air again is Purdy. And he'll take it on in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. And this one is blocked. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. Past midfield.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. One final chance for this defense, and here's 3rd down. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time, and it'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The 49ers out for the punt. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. To return is Williams. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. And the...
Yeah, yeah.